Nkululeko Innocent Dube here. Yes, sir. So Sandra Ndebele was discovered by this guy. So Nkululeko went to school with me at Mzingwane High. So he was just 1 year ahead of me. And his father, Pierre Dube, was our headmaster at that time. Pierre Dube was one of the most interesting characters. Like, he used to have a very soft spot for me. I don't know if old Mdala Dube is still around, but he was the first man to identify leadership skills in me. So he made me one of the top 3 prefects at Mzingwane High. So it was me, Mbachi Mazuduna from Botswana, and I think it was Kita Piri from Malawi, and Masoni Chirwa. So what has happened is, and the reason why I'm mentioning Nkululeko Dube is that the CEO of Highlanders, that is Sihlangu Dlodlo, he passed away last week. And one of the last things that Sihlangu Dlodlo did before he died was to make a post on Nkululeko Dube. So it's crazy to me. Like, when I was watching it, I could not believe it. So it's unbelievable. He made 2 crazy posts, but one of the posts he made was about Nkululeko Dube, and he sort of appreciated Nkululeko Dube. And I don't know what was the relationship between the two, but you can go check it out. Okay, not this post. This is the post that has shocked everyone in Highlanders. One nice way yokuqeda idrama lobumbulu wemfene is to die endlini uwedwa nje, just to rot for a week or so. Omakhelwane babone ngempukane eziyi-green ewindini. This is crazy, Sihlangu Dlodlo. And then he wrote this one. I would write so many things about Nkululeko Innocent Dube. The man tried teaching me humility, ngehluleka. Tried teaching me patience, ngehluleka. Tried love, and I was hopeless. Nkululeko Dube, you're able to come into a crowd and go without demanding attention. I don't know about that, but I think these are very interesting posts, and we need to ask Nkululeko what happened with Sihlangu Dlodlo. This man, and this was his post here, Nkululeko Innocent Dube. I think he rotated Vusa Mkaya here. So I find it funny that Sihlangu Dlodlo died this way. I didn't know him myself, like personally, but he was at Chinga Dube's burial. So he spoke there, and I don't know what he knew about the death of Chinga Dube, but obviously he knew something, and he spoke there. So I don't know what was the whole story. In fact, let's see what he said here. Right, so you can see he spoke there, and you can go check out this on site. It's very odd. It's an odd death, and many people are speculating what could have happened to him. But I think time will tell. We'll see what happened to him. But as I said, the interesting part for me was what he said about Nkululeko Dube here. So go check it out. Go check out the post. I think they've removed the contagious one. But I also find it odd that a CEO lives in a place like Ngeta. I'm not looking down on Ngeta at all. But what I'm saying to the guys in Zimbabwe is our country does not have the proper infrastructure. So if I was to come to Zimbabwe, I used to live in Kulumane when I was a student. You don't expect me again to go and live in Kulumane. I used to live in Glenview when I was in Harare, Glenview 7. You don't expect me to go and live at Glenview 7. I live in avenues. You don't expect me to live in avenues anymore. So the problem is the whole country does not have proper infrastructure. And the reason is Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa has destroyed the opportunity of our country. He has squandered the opportunity over the past 10 years to make our country a developed country. What we need to do right now is to move very quickly on infrastructure. Mbare is going to be closed. So if you didn't know, Mbare is going to be closed. for 7 months. I said it last week. They're going to close Mbare for 7 months. Mnangagwa's plans are so small, and what he's planning to do is not going to change the country. So you need new leadership in the country. That is why you see our prominent people are struggling. You cannot have a country where your top crop is not successful. So if I mention all the top people that you know, they must be living, they must be millionaires. But right now, there are no millionaires in our country because the country just doesn't have the correct infrastructure. And Mnangagwa's plans are weak